Hi, my name's Jason Lauritsen, and my speech today is called Come On Mama, Baby Needs a New Pair of Shoes. It's the easiest game in the world. Roll a 7 to win, roll a 7 to lose. Clear as mud, let's play. So I've been in the casino industry for about 20 years now. About a year and a half ago, I signed up to take a craps class. It consisted of 4 hours of training a day, 4 days a week for 9 weeks, all unpaid. So if you want to be a craps dealer, you really need to want to be a craps dealer. I also did research into the history of craps and where the name came from. Today I'm going to teach you the basic rules and terminology of craps so you feel comfortable walking up to a table and playing. I'm going to go over the history of the game, the basic rules of the game, and the most advantageous bet of the game. So first, a little bit about the history of the name. So craps originated according to an article called The History of Craps and Dice. It was invented by Sir William of Tyre during the Crusades in 1125. He called the game Hazard, named after a castle called Hazard. Much later, it came to New Orleans in the early 19th century. The French called the game crapeau, which is French for toad. Apparently, they called it that because people would play on the floor or on the sidewalk, crouched around the dice. And when they crouched down, they apparently looked like a toad, which I guess I can see that. English speakers then shortened the name to craps, so crapeau became craps. That's according to the Las Vegas Advisor. So now we're going to start the second part of this. That is the fun part. We're going to learn how to play the game. So first thing you want to do is you walk up to the table and find yourself a place around it in front of the tray, any place someone's not standing. As you can see, the table's really busy, has a lot of bets. It's very confusing, so I'm going to simplify it today. We're not going to have time to go over everything, so I'm going to break it down to just the numbers and the pass line. So first thing you're going to want to do when you look down the table is find out where the dice are. The dice can, if they're in front of the stick man, that's the only time you want to put your hands down onto the table. The stick man's the guy with the stick. If they're in front of him, great. If they're anywhere else, do not put your hands down there. Wait until they're back in front of the stick man. Then you're free to throw your $50 down on the table. Dealer's going to take your money, give you some chips, put it up in that tray in front of you, and then you're going to place a pass line bet. That's this section. It can be anywhere along there, but it needs to be right in front of you. So if you're standing there, you put it there. Then you look at the puck. When the puck is off, we're doing the come out roll. That's the basic first part of the game. 7-11 wins, 2, 3, and 12 loses. That's all you care about right now. When the 7 wins, you get $5. Pick it up, put it in your tray. If 2, 3, or 12 rolls, you lose your money. It's going to disappear. You're going to let out a groan. Then just go ahead and put your bet back up, and we're still going. 7-11 wins, 2, 3, and 12 loses. Any other number hits, it's called the point. When any other number is hit, that puck is going to turn from off to on, and then it's going to go on the number. Now, all we care about is the number that's marked, whether it's a 4, a 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, doesn't matter. Just wherever number rolls, that button goes to it. We're going to say, let's send it to the 9. The button's going to turn on and move to the 9. If someone rolls a 9 now, the 9 wins. If you roll a 9, you're going to win $5. Once you win that, pick it up, the game starts over. If a 7 is rolled, you lose your money, the dice are passed to a new player, we start over again. The button's off, you win on 7-11, you lose on 2, 3, and 12. That's the basic game. Now we're going to talk about the best bet in blackjack. It's the odds bet. It's the most advantageous bet because it's the only bet you're ever going to get where the house doesn't have an advantage. So to bet the odds bet, you've got a pass line bet, the button's off. You're going to win or lose just like normal on the come out roll. Once a point is hit, the button's going to go on and you're going to put $10 back behind your line bet. That's now an odds bet. So when the 4 hits, it's only going to hit half as often as a 7 is. So you're going to get 2 times the amount when a 4 wins as you would for your line bet. So you're going to win once for every 2 times you lose on the 4 or the 10. So what that means, you're going to get paid twice as much money. So you're going to win half the time, but you're going to get paid twice the money. When the button goes to the 5 or the 9, it's a little easier to roll than the 4 and 10. You're going to win twice for every 3 times you lose. So you're going to get 3 times your bet. Just like working overtime, 3 to 2. The 6 and the 8, they're the easiest numbers to roll other than the 7. They're going to come up more often. You're going to get paid $12 on your $10 bet. Reason being, you're going to win 5 times for every 6 times you lose, so you get paid 6 to 5. I know it's a little confusing, but that's the game in a nutshell. I didn't have time to teach you everything about it today, but what I did teach you was enough to boldly walk up to a table and put your money down and play. I taught you the basic etiquette, so you know not to put your hands down on the table and the dice are anywhere other than in front of the stick man. I taught you how to place a line bet, and I taught you how to place an odds bet, the most advantageous bet in the game. So you can walk up to a game, not be intimidated, and be able to play like this fine bearded gentleman here. So the last thing I'm going to tell you, almost everyone asks this during their audience analysis. How do I win at craps? Well, the only honest answer I can tell you about how to win at craps is don't play. But if you want to go out and play, and that $50 you're spending is the same money you would spend if you were going out for dinner or a movie, you're just looking for an evening entertainment, go ahead and do it. That $50 may even win you more money than you showed up with, but don't count on it. So I'm glad you watched my speech. Thank you very much. Have a great day.